Hey guys! Okay, so I recently watched Joey Graceffa's video of, I guess it's him coming out. I mean, I always pretty known he was gay for ages. I mean, come on. Joey's Joey, and I personally thought he was gay when I first saw him. Because he's just a fabulous man. His video is quite inspiring, and I thought I'd do a video about my coming out story and what happened to me and rah. Okay, so when I was younger, I think I never really thought about relationships of like, oh my god, am I gay, am I straight? I don't think I've ever cared about the whole scenario of what people would think. I mean, I guess in a sense I was quite lucky because I was home educated, so I had never had someone or people, like kids, bully me for the fact of me being me. I've always had the mindset of, if you don't like me, go fuck yourself. I haven't had the whole school bullying bollocks a lot of other people have had. Because at the end of the day, if I did have that, I'm pretty sure I'd still stand by myself and be me, and most likely been kicked out of school for either shouting at people or doing something wrong. But it's only because I'm going to stand up for myself. I don't take bullshit. I'd say the first time I felt all like, oh my god, am I queer? is when I started going to my martial arts school, which was when I was 13 is when I first started. And because before that, I'm never going to think about it. I never thought about relationships. I never thought about, oh my god, he's cold, oh my god, she's cute. None of that. I'm a child. I'm not going to think about that bollocks. Only recently, when I started socially, like, talking to people and stuff like that, blah, 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 I kind of thought to myself, oh, okay, well, everyone's in, like, relationships, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, my age, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm still a child, and so are they. So I kind of got the first taste of the views of people and how they are when they're, I don't know, in that environment, that school environment, I guess. Even though I wasn't at school, I was at a martial arts school. But even so, there was still a lot of kids there, so to me that was kind of like a school. I never really had anyone bully me at all, and not a lot. I know people did talk about it. I mean, I did have people ask me if I was gay, and my first thing was just like, no, I don't know. I literally said that. I was like, don't know, don't think so, might be, don't fucking know. When I got to about 16, I'd say, I think it was 16, I started going out more and socialising. I met new people because I started my martial arts when I was 13, so I met lots of new people, and I started going out in the city with my friends, blah 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 blah. And of course, obviously I'm a little bit older now, and I felt comfortable around people, and I started seeing people in relationships, and I wanted that too. But I knew that I wanted a relationship with a man. So, I don't know, I got nervous because I felt like shite because I knew I was hiding something, and I was lying to myself a lot. Because I was just like, I can't really say that I like men because what are people going to think of me? Oh my god. It's just like, well, in my mind now, I'm just like, why was I doing that? That's just stupid. But at the time, it is the most scariest feeling in the world. Like, you literally feel like everyone's going to judge you and hate you and treat you so much more different. That's not the case, so don't worry, it doesn't happen. I fell in love with this boy that I liked because I started talking to a lot, blah 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 blah. We weren't even together, we were just talking. And he was my first relationship, bro. We were just talking in general, blah blah blah. Then all of a sudden I thought to myself, oh, for God's sake, I need to just talk to someone. I need to tell my parents that I like men. I mean, I don't know why, I think they always knew anyway. Jesus Christ, I was like singing to Mariah Carey when I was bloody 10. I also went to go tell my dad from, I think it was when I came back from Taekwondo, my martial arts, and we sat in the car and I was shaking like a leaf. It took me about a week or two to pluck up the courage to actually tell my mum and dad, because I was scared and nervous. Because I know my mum and dad are the most coolest people in the world, like literally, they are wonderful. But in your mindset at the time, it's just like, oh my god, what are they gonna think? Oh my god. I got in the car with my dad and I was just like, on our way back from Taekwondo, going home, and I was at Taekwondo all day, shitting myself, I hated it. I couldn't even train properly. And then I just turned around to him and I was like, Dad, there's something I need to tell you. Like, yeah, what's that? You know, trying along, casual. Like, I like men. He was just like, okay, that's nice. Carried on home. So that was me coming out to my dad. Simple, quick, easy. His reaction was just like, yeah, that's nice. Carry on. So literally after I said that, a weight just dropped off my shoulder. It was, I think, holding on to those lies to yourself is hard, because I hate lying anyway. That killed me so much, holding that secret that I was hiding from everyone else. I mean, it was pretty obvious, I think, because I'm quite flamboyant, shall we say, and I didn't make things not obvious. I mean, for Christ's sake, I used to talk to my friends and be like, oh my god, he is cute. Duh. Got home, got in the car, I just walked up to my mum and was like, you know I'm gay, right? And she was like, oh yeah, that's nice. Gave me a hug, carried on. See, my coming out story isn't that interesting, but I do understand how you guys feel, and I understand how Joey felt about coming out. I mean, no one can experience that feeling until you're actually put in that situation of where you think to yourself, I need to tell people. It makes you feel miserable that you haven't told anyone. It makes you feel miserable that you think nobody knows, but in reality they probably do anyway. So I wanted to make this video mainly because I wanted to give people a peace of mind to say, even if you were in school, even if whoever bullied the shit out of you and people like stereotypically be like, oh my god, if you're gay, that's just the end of the world, blah blah blah. I'm sorry, but if anyone said to you while you're in school, you have every right to stand up to them and say, well, at the end of the day, being straight's not all that. Never ever 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 let anyone change your mindset of how you are. Don't ever lie to yourself, because it will make you feel like crap. And you will feel reserved and you will feel like you can't move on with your life. You need to make yourself happy. And if people have that old-fashioned mindset still of, oh my god, you can't be gay because that's just wrong, then they're wrong. They're in the wrong completely. You can't help who you like. You can't choose how you feel. Everyone's born the way they are. It's an actual scientific fact. You know? People are straight, people are gay, people are bisexual, people want to, well, they're transgender. There's all kinds of different things because we are born with this mindset. Let's be honest, switch it around. Think to yourself, if you switch it around in your mind, imagine everyone was gay and someone came out straight. Exact same situation. It's just easy said and done. Then everyone can like chat shit about you and bully you, but everyone needs to understand that it's hard for us people to come out because we're supposedly different in the eyes of a straight man or a woman, which is not the case. It is not the case whatsoever. Everyone is equal, everyone has the exact same rights as everyone else. Don't ever feel like you are different from anyone else. You are you, and you need to be you. Never ever change. So, on that note, I think I'm going to leave it there. I mean, my story's not very good, but I want to give you guys some advice. So if you do watch my channel, or if someone comes across my channel and they're like, feeling down and everyone just wants to sit there and watch a bit of YouTube, and all of a sudden they sit there and like, this boy has a video that coming out, click. At least I'm giving you advice, whoever you are. I don't care where you're from, or what you do, or what you have done. Be happy. Don't change. Stay strong. It's a horrible feeling. You feel like, yeah, it's the end of the world when you have to go tell people, or you feel like you want to tell people. But it's not, trust me. Everything's get better. And in the end, you'll look back at it and think to yourself, what the fuck was I doing? Right guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you all soon. And if you got any coming out stories, please get me some comments going, because I want to see them. I would love to read them. Definitely. See you later guys. Have a good night, have a good day, have a good evening. Bye.